welcome to the news. My name is Shalama Lawson. A former street kid is now pursuing a degree in political science at University of Zimbabwe, overcoming the odds and staying focused to attaining his educational goals. Muchaneta Chimuka reports.
Former homeless street kid Garikai Msekiwa L24 is now studying for his political science degree at the University of Zimbabwe. His achievement has brought in great hope and a belief that change is possible with the right support. For the 5 years, Garikai slept in makeshift cardboard boxes on the sidewalks of Harare, guarding motorists to vacant parking and surviving the high street life. ATV caught up with him at the University of Zimbabwe.
Ndakakura ndichigara nababa namai vangu kuchitungisa, but then amai vangu vakazoshaikawo, then pakaitawo ma-problems, and then I had to leave home ndinogara mutown. Chigaro mutown imomo ndakasangana nezvakawanda, so many problems, so many challenges, but then I had friends from street ahead vakazokwanisa kundibatsira so that I can go back to school and then change my life.
Garikai said living on the street of Harare was not easy. He recalls circumstances that forced him to stay on the streets.
The relationship that was there between me and my stepmom was not that good. There were some things that were happening at home, but some of them didn't understand of what she used to do to me. And as a result, the relationship yakazoitika pakati pangu namai vangu inga iri yekuti vakanditiro something and then I retaliate ndakuitawo something else. Saka hazina kuzoita go down well with my father. Vakazosvika papoint yekuti ndakazoitawo mumwe musikanzwa wekuti ndaka answer back ndaita fight back namai vangu, and then he chased me away from home.
Children living on the street face many challenges ranging from abuse from police, starvation, harassment, poor hygiene, and exploitation. Garikai was also a victim of such abuse.
There are so many problems. Zvirwere, kushaya chekupfeka, kushaya kana even hembe dzekupfeka. Anyone else can do anything to you. People can come and exploit you. They can take advantage of it. Oh, if no one to talk to, nowhere to report. Even the police, if you go to the police, if someone else who live and work in the streets, in a case you report, they don't take you serious. So the problems are so many, because at times you can go for days without even food. You can face the cold, even my Jesus cannot anything else.
Garikai is optimistic about his future.
After this first degree, I want to go on and get a master's degree. Upon completion, I'm hoping to get a job in administration, politics, doing business and stuff like that.
The plight of his friends still living on the street is still in his heart. He said he will always do everything possible to assist his friends. As a peer educator, he still assists his peers with education, especially on HIV and AIDS. Despite his enrollment at the university, Garikai's relatives still shun him. He still faces financial problems to foot his educational expenses.
I don't have people from the family who visit me. They rarely come to visit me, except the people from the organization. So sometimes I've got financial problems. You see, there are some things that you need to do, and so you find that you're going to synergy, and some during traveling, when you're traveling, I'm not going to travel somewhere else. Might not be able to go because maybe it's not that financial resources.
Chitiga Mbanje, a health worker with Street Ahead, said his organization is assisting 56 children with educational support, and they have been enrolled in various institutions across the country. He said Garikai was cancelled, rehabilitated, and there are some children like him who are now working as soldiers, nurses and drivers.
Takatarisa Garikai mukomana akakurara mugwagwa akabetserwa through counseling hurukuro dzaiitwa kuburikidza nevanoshanda uyezve nedzimwe shamwari mapeer educators aishanda nawo. kusvikira pachinano chekuti akazogamuchira kuti ndakuda kubva mumugwagwa tobva adzokera kumba kuna vatete. Kuzoti pazowanikwa grant rekuti azoenda kuchikoro rakawanikwa kune mapartners edu akati wanda kuti vamubetsere kuti adzokere kuchikoro.
Mchanita Chimuka reporting for ATV.
Security guards working for some firms in Harare are often underpaid, unrecognized and overworked. Many of them face very difficult financial and social circumstances. Robert Tafumane gives us the report.
As Zimbabwean workers joins the rest of the world to commemorate Workers' Day on May 1, some employees in the security sector have no reason to celebrate as their working conditions remain poor. Most security guards in Harare hardly find time to spend with their families as they cannot afford transport fares to go back home after work and end up spending time loitering in the city. Security guards earn less than $200 a month, far below the country's poverty datum line of $500. Some guards who spoke to ATV said at times they spend a whole week without going home while sleeping in some parks.
Mari dzatobhadharwa shoma shoma straight. Saka kana tabhadharwa mari shoma shoma hatikwanisi kuenda kumba everyday. Kwandinoseenzera nyini kuma suburbs kumusoro kuma eastern suburbs kune kwevarungu kune vane mari. Saka hatikwanisi kuti nditi mari inoenda everyday kuBlackburn kwandogara. Saka ndikakwanisa ndinoita ndinobva ndati wiki yese yandofena kunge ndiri pashift yangu ye7 days. Ndinenge nchiti kana ndikasenza ndinorara munhingi muHarare Gardens masikati usiku ndodzoka kubasa.
Another security guard, John Modi, said his $200 salary is not enough to cater for his needs.
Zvandakaita ndine vana vatatu. Mumwe anoenda kusekondari, vana vairi vari kuprimary. Vanenge vachida chikafu. Vanodawo kuenda kuchikoro vakadya vakaguta. Saka mari yacho kuti izokwana yechikafu neyako yetransport.
Despite guarding properties and goods worth millions of dollars and risking their lives working at night, security guards continue to work under deplorable conditions. Some spend the whole day without eating, while others have since resorted to begging or taking up additional jobs to supplement their meagre salaries. The Secretary General of the Zimbabwe Congress of Trade Unions, Japhet Moyo, said the security sector was disorganized.
Not security guards only, even the pensioners. I'm just making this comparison that while you see all these buildings like these, the people who contributed and the pensions who own these buildings are languishing in the rural areas as we speak now in the reserves, is it? They are in poverty, abject poverty. But they are the ones who made this town stand as it is now. Same applies with the security people. They are guarding banks, they are guarding very expensive or property. But if you look at their conditions of employment, I think they are in the lowest rung now as we speak. That is, the security people are the lowest paid in this country. Look at what is coming from the collective bargaining agreements for the security industry. They are the least paid. And they are the least organized also. They are not organized. If you look at what is happening now, you have everyone owning a security company.
Moyo said funds are now available to form a security guards union that will champion the cause of these workers.
Currently, they've established an employment council. It is our view or hope that that employment council, that platform, is going to be used to improve the conditions of the security people. We are aware that they spend time at the Africa UNESCO, they are unable to go back to their families.
Workers' Day will come and go, but the security guards will continue to toil, hoping for a better life one day. Robert Afmane reporting for ATV in Harare, Zimbabwe.
Thank you for joining us. Good night.